Oh, Jack, what day it is?
It's not just Friday. It's Friday, January 13th, 2006.
Ooh. Friday the 13th. Trichinomadosis, boses, whatever long name where you're scared of Friday the 13th. I don't know if anybody's really scared of Friday the 13th.
I don't either.
Do you?
No.
Is Amy Sugarman?
Probably.
Yeah. But I mean, like, where it cripples her?
Probably.
No.
No.
I know she's not coming in
she's
today.
crippled by TV channels. How could she not be crippled by a
true.
superstition that, at least millions of people have?
Why Friday the 13th? Who made that up?
I don't know. It's that whole number 13 thing, how they don't put 13th floors on buildings.
But why did they pick Friday? Like, who back in time?
Isn't that the original... I mean, be totally wrong on this, but isn't that the crucifixion
the
day?
witches?
No, isn't it? Doesn't it go back to Friday the 13th?
The crucifixion.
Wasn't that Friday?
I don't know.
I'm not a good Bible person.
I see, neither am I, but it's like I'm trying to remember what it is.
I don't. Can you look up Friday the 13th?
Yeah, the origins of Friday the 13th.
Okay, and why we're afraid of it? Because I'm not.
Because I'm terrified and I'm not leaving this room.
Yeah, ever. We're standing here forever. They can't even drag us out. Oh my God, it's crazy. Anyway, all right. People know.
Yeah,
of course they do.
Oh, hey Matt. What are you doing?
I'm on the phone.
Just talking to those people that know about Friday the 13th.
Can you not hear on both ears?
Well, I can.
Yeah, those things are big enough.
Hey!
Look at those things stick out.
Come on, it's because of the hat.
No, it's not.
It's because of the hat.
We have a plastic surgeon that can pin those back.
I don't know if I'm into that.
Has
We don't
anybody
do
ever
that
told
up in
you
Canada.
that you need to have them done?
Yeah, when I was a kid.
Those mean, hurtful kids on the playground.
What did they call you did they call you Dumbo?
Will Smith.
Will
Which I think is a compliment.
Oh, yeah,
Will
Will
Smith?
Smith has big ears.
Oh, he does.
Really?
No, they call me Dumbo, but I say Will Smith.
They called my boyfriend Dumbo.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's nice.
He has big ears, so I'm kind of attracted to you.
Yeah.
They called my boyfriend Dumbo, too, but not because of his
Right,
ears.
exactly, because he was just dumb.
Yeah.
And fat.
He grew
Right.
his ear. He grew
And
his
had a
hair
huge
long
trunk.
to cover his ears.
What?
He grew his hair long to cover his ears.
Who did?
Your boyfriend.
Oh, yeah, no, so you can't see him. Actually, they look like they fit his head better, but when he was a kid, you can see the pictures. It was like, ooh, beacons. They were like beacons. They were satellite systems on each side of his head. They were dishes. He had satellite dishes on each side. Anyway, nothing.
You just call me.
Yeah, I just
See,
just
if you
wanted
were
to.
listening,
Yeah, I
and
was.
you
yeah.
weren't.
Yeah, you
Damn
weren't.
it,
I was
Matt.
on the phone.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
whatever.
Can't multitask, damn Canadian.
Exactly. I just want you gotta. Yeah,
That's why we outsource to India and not Canada.
Good point. Great point. Did you hear that? That's why we outsourced to India and not to Canada. Yeah, multitasking son of a bitch. All right. Anyway, that's Matt, and he's our foreign exchange turn
Yeah.
from Canada, and we couldn't be happier to have him. All right. Anyway, the origin of Friday the 13th. Do we want to make this our
Do you want to make
do we
it the
wanna
actual
waste that?
first
No,
song?
I don't want to.
Okay.
Okay. Here's Lee. Hi, Lee.
Hi, Lee.
Hey, how's it going?
Hi.
Hi.
It's going good, Lee. How are you?
Good. This is that crazy trucker that had the huevos to request wine in Rome.
Yeah.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. I still think about you.
Yeah.
So, hey, Friday the 13th is actually a bad luck day because back in the Middle Ages, the Knights Templar had grown into such power that the Catholic Church decided that they were going to round them all up, and Friday the 13th is the day that they captured all of them.
Now, how does a man that drives a Freightliner know this?
I have a lot of free time to read books.
Books on tape.
Books on tape.
I hope you're not reading books
Yeah.
while you're
Yeah,
driving.
yeah, exactly.
I'm reading the Bible.
Oh, get out of that tunnel.
We put him in a coma. Did you hear that? That's a shame. All right, I don't know. Is that
Confirm
right?
it. I don't know. Confirm with
Something
the other
about
call.
knights and
Knights
That
of
one
the
I don't
tumblers or
know.
something.
yeah, something about a tumbler. Oh, remember when? Did you guys ever have Long John Silver's out here?
Yes.
And did you remember the Christmas collection of glassware?
No.
A lot of places used to do that. We used to get glasses like from Jack in the Box and stuff.
Yeah.
And, like,
why
other
why they
restaurants.
stopped doing that?
Maybe they guessed that glasses weren't
Yeah.
a big draw to a restaurant.
I went to Long John Silver's just to get the Christmas glass collection.
We used to always go get the
Glassware.
glasses too because they used to have cartoon ones.
Yeah,
from
they were
fast food
awesome.
restaurants.
We collected so many that you didn't.
Nope.
You're just staring at Jack and I.
You guys are white trash.
There was
you
a
live in
whole
Downey.
bunch. There was at one point where Jack in the Box did these like complete dinners, they call them, and you got a free steak knife with them. And I think we had a whole set of Jack in the Box steak knives.
Yeah, do that now and see what happens.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Steak knives would
Monica,
be
you
murder.
ever collect any glasses from restaurants?
Yes, I do. I have a collection.
Which ones?
From Hard Rock, Planet Hollywood.
Oh, she's playing
doing it in the
buy
now.
sale. Yeah.
And
We're
she's
talking-
doing it now.
They used to give you a free glass, or it'd be like $1.25 when you purchased a drink at fast food restaurants.
Okay.
Oh.
Want to hear something weird?
Yes.
I have a glass that I bought, like when I bought a beer at a bar, and I got these glasses with
Monica,
it.
yeah.
But it came with the beer. It was like a Miller Lite glass. It's got a Laker logo on it. It's my Magic Laker cup, and I only drink out of it when the Lakers are in the playoffs.
Oh, and
He's
we're
your
the
friend.
idiots.
He's your friend.
He called us idiots.
He's your friend.
No,
He
I
said
called you
white trash.
I called you white trash. I'm a little superstitious.
But you have a special Laker cup.
My Magic Lakers
It's-
cup.
oh,
and
it's called the
I only
Magic.
drink out of it when they're in the playoffs. It's got a picture of Magic
Does
on
your
it.
wife know this? Or do you keep this private?
Oh, no, the Laker cup stays in our cupboard.
And she knows about
Occasionally,
it?
I'll see it with orange juice in it, and she'll be using my Magic Laker cup. And it's not playoff time, and she's a girl.
And she knows about this.
She doesn't know of its magical powers.
Right, of its magnitude in the cupboard.
Yeah. She doesn't know that it won 3 championships in a row.
Oh, well, then what happened last year?
I didn't drink out of it then. I was mad.
Oh my God. You just become more of like the typical male on Roseanne or, one of those sitcoms. Oh my God. You have a Magic Laker cup.
I'd show it to you guys, but you may touch it and suck the magic out of it. I'll take a picture of it today.
Does your husband have anything like that? Like a magic anything?
No.
No. Matt?
I,
Jack?
I have the gauntlet of stupid that I drink out of every time Stench says something like it's a Magic
You
Laker
have the
cup.
gauntlet of stupid that you pass around at your family dinners.
You mean the goblet, right?
Yes.
I'm telling you, they're when it comes to sports, people are very superstitious. Like Friday 13th, no big deal to me. But like sports stuff, totally superstitious.
I wonder if the snowboarder has like special socks
Yeah, like the
that I don't know
socks
about.
of Narnar or
Yeah,
something.
the socks of Narnar, bitch
Oh,
and
yeah.
booter.
No,
It sounds
you've
like
got-
a sequel to the Chronicles of Narnia.
You've got competition something. It could be a T-shirt you wear underneath, a certain pair of underwear, whatever it is. There's something if you're going into competition that you wear that you're.
And this
like, good
isn't
luck
just a
thing.
sitcom. This is, your real life.
Yeah, and
I
this
mean-
is sports fan. This isn't even sports competitor.
Monica, you sure? Because your husband seems a little like the Stench. And nothing against, but he's he's a fan.
He doesn't have a special thing, but he does have like a superstition. He thinks if I'm in the room, the Lakers are going to lose.
Well,
Oh, that's
probably
not
right.
That's
that's
just to keep you away.
That's just a thing that keep you out of the
Right.
room, Monica. That's just mean and hurtful.
It's
Like-
not a superstition.
No.
No, that's like my
Like
mom
when
used
he
to play the
tells me
trash
go in
game.
the next room,
What's the trash game?
See who could take out the trash faster. Then I realized it wasn't really a game. It was just to get me to take out the
Yeah,
trash.
my mom had that superstition too. Like, see who could clean the sinks the best between me and my sister.
Right, exactly. Not really a
No,
competition.
that's a sucker move right there. That bastard. I
Wow,
knew
and
he
you
was evil.
fell
That's
for it.
what
I think he's right.
I've been sitting in the other room in the dark. We don't have a TV in the other room, and I just sit there and I'm like, okay, the Lakers will lose if I come over to the next room.
I think it's your fault that Shaq got traded.
Yeah, well, that is her fault because she
Yeah.
walked through the room
Yeah.
during the trading or whatever.
Duh.
All right, I like this little thing it's nothing we even planned to talk about. It's just, I don't know. I feel like you might be the only one.
Oh, hell no.
There's 6 of us and you're the only one.
Well,
Whoa.
one's a
Whoa.
Canadian. There's 2 girls, a Canadian, and a half a fag. I am the only one.
All right, Stench, you'll be happy to know there was something about Jesus being crucified on Friday the 13th.
Oh, good.
Yes. We were trying to figure out the origin earlier of Friday the 13th, and there was this whole thing. Jack just gave me a whole thing about it. First of all, the only problem with your Friday the 13th, it's a bad day because Jesus was crucified.
Yeah.
It's actually called Good Friday.
I know. Unlucky for him, I guess.
Yeah. So Good Friday exists because it is reported to be the day on which Jesus was crucified, but we are so proud of you for being such a great Christian.
Yeah, you know me.
Catholic or whatever
Good,
that whole
good
word
Catholic boy, that's me.
Yeah, that was very nice that you
Yeah.
knew that Friday was the day. Good Friday. Very nice. Wow. Glory to God right there.
Hallelujah.
Glory to God, Mr. Lucky Cup owner. Let's see
don't
here.
you mock me.
I'm not. Let's see here. The Bible pinpoints Friday as the day that Eve gave the apple to Adam. Yeah, that whore.
That's another Good Friday.
Well, they say it's bad. You know, he bit into it and stuff.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
they got kicked out of the Garden of Eden, and everything got screwed, and
Yeah.
then their kids killed each other.
It could have been a really pretty place.
Yeah.
And the ill-fated Apollo 13 space mission, hi, I have a speech impediment, is a study on Unlucky 13. It was launched at 13 hours, 13 minutes from pad 39, the third multiple of 13, and was aborted on April 13th, 1970.
Ooh, I have a Friday the 13th
Isn't
story.
that a good one? Yes.
Happened in Downey as a kid. I'll never forget. Right by our house, the 3 kids were murdered on Friday the 13th in Downey, like in this riverbed over back behind where my parents live. And it happened on Friday the 13th. I mean, that was crazy. That was before Downey was really a bad place to live. And for that to go on.
Yeah, but don't you think they were murdered
freaked me
because it
out.
was Friday the 13th?
No one knows. I don't think it was ever solved.
Well, that's crazy.
It was crazy.
The Downey Friday the 13th murders.
Yeah, and
Very.
it happened years ago.
Famous.
Like in the 80s.
The United States started out with 13 colonies. And also, it says if you're Jewish, you celebrate your bar mitzvah at the age of 13. Miami Dolphins former quarterback Dan Marino was number 13. So there are some good things about being 13.
He never won a Super Bowl.
Oh, he didn't?
As great as he was, he went to the Super Bowl. I don't think he ever won it.
You need to get a cup for him.
No, I don't like Marino.
Oh, all right.
Wasn't a Dolphins fan.
We found out this morning on the show that Stench has the magical Lakers cup. Now,
I drink it, they win.
he drinks out of the magical Lakers cup during a Lakers game, and they win every time. It's like a guaranteed cup.
It's my Miller Lite. It's like a beer cup. And
Yeah.
it's got the Lakers logo on it, and it's got
Woo.
magic on it, shooting like a jump shot.
So I think what we're going to do is we're going to contact Jeannie Buss, and we're actually going to send you to the game with your magical Laker cup and see if it works.
Better be an important game, because we can't waste the magic of the cup.
Oh, you only drink it when it's an important game?
Oh, yeah,
Or do you only drink out of it when you know it's a sure win?
Oh no! I did it all through the playoffs. I save it for important games. I don't break out the cup for like, if they're just playing a regular game against
it's
whatever
special
team.
occasion
But if
cup.
it's like a tough team or a big game, you
When
drink
they
from
need the cup?
Exactly.
Oh, they need the support of the cup.
Right.
Yeah.
I could break the cup out and then they could beat Golden State. Big whoop.
Now, this all derives from Friday the 13th and superstitions, and I was like, God, I don't believe in any of that crap. Jack's like, I don't believe in
I
any
don't
crap.
believe in that
Monica
crap
even,
either.
I don't believe in any of that crap. The Canadian, nothing. And then fat guy over here.
Oh yeah, the sports superstitions. They kick in.
Yeah, but I've dated boys, a few of them, and I'm trying to think. Not one of them had and I even dated that one that was so up the Trojan's ass that you couldn't
Right.
even see outside of it. I mean, like sometimes he'd look through that mat or whatever his name was, eyeballs, because he'd crawl up in
Yeah.
his ass
Right.
and look around.
Well, that's because that guy was a swimmer. And swimmers can't really have superstitious things because where are they going to hide them? In their butt?
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Swimmers
All
aren't
right.
superstitious.
All right, so he can.
They can't be.
I mean, because he was such a fan of that college, you would think that he would have some kind of superstition, but
Right.
Or maybe I just didn't care enough to pay
You
attention.
know what some guys have, though?
which is a real possibility.
Some guys don't have necessarily like a thing. It's not like, hey, this is my magic foam finger. But some guys have like rituals like Amy Sugarman style. Like I've got to eat a hot dog and I've got to do
Hot
whatever,
dog.
like that kind of stuff. There's things you have to do in order for your team to win.
Or maybe they keep them private because they're so ridiculous.
They're
Yeah.
ridiculous. And they're,
Yeah, maybe that's a thing.
a
Could
lot
be.
of guys, I bet more guys have a ritual as opposed to a thing.
All right, I'm gonna make it because I happen to know an athlete, and so I want to see if I know he doesn't have any special socks
Right.
because I wear them,
Right.
and I wouldn't be able to wear the special socks, right?
He may let you.
No, that would
No,
suck the magic
my
out
wife
of 'em.
drinks out of the Magic Laker cup all the time because it's not usually I only drink out of huge cups. It's like a regular size, just like a pint cup.
Right.
But not with your permission. She just does it on her own,
Well,
right?
it's in the cabinet. I mean, I can't hide it in my room.
Hello.
Hi, Happy.
Hi.
Hi. I feel a little bit better this morning, in case you're wondering.
You feel what?
A little bit better this morning, in case you're wondering.
Oh, that's good. You sound like it. She was bad last night.
Bad. In fact, do you know, like at 3 a.m., I had such a bad pain, I guess I yelled out and it woke me up, and I was mad at you for not hearing it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so technically I'm mad at you, but I'm over it now.
Oh, okay, well, that's good.
That's
Hey,
nice.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you have any ritual before you go down a mountain and take a jump, or do you have any lucky socks or anything?
In competition.
Yeah, like because Stench has a magic Laker cup that when he brings it out, they win.
Like the beanie of bitchin'?
Yeah, the beanie of bitchin'.
The beanie of bitchin'.
Yeah.
That was Jack's.
No special beanies. I did have a pair of socks that I like to wear, but I don't think they were lucky because I wiped out a bunch of times. I don't know. I think the biggest thing is if I'm hitting anything over like 60 feet, I probably do the no whammy, no whammy, no whammy thing.
See?
As I'm dropping in.
It's like a ritual thing.
So you say that to yourself?
I say it out loud. Sometimes people look at me funny. They're like, what'd he say?
So you say no whammies before you hit a big jump?
Yeah, but you have to say it 3 times before you get up to full speed.
Oh, no, he has one too. He has one too.
It's a thing.
Oh,
and
no.
his is stolen from a crappy game show.
Exactly, where they beat little people over the head. Oh, no, I didn't know you had that thing.
Yeah.
Well, I'm never at that side of a mountain. I'm usually on the bunny hill, wondering
Yeah.
where you are. So that could be part of the
And
problem.
she sees a snowball roll by going, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy.
Someday I'm gonna make you only say it twice, and then you're gonna crash. Ha ha.
Yeah, I never say it twice. I always say it 3 times.
3 times, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies.
You breezed over. He said anything over 60 feet. Are you insane? That's 6 stories.
I don't even know
Well,
where.
that's length, and that's only lift.
I don't
but
want
not
to
full
fly
depth.
6 stories long or high.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that being
Yeah.
6 feet.
60 feet
It's-
is like where
it's
the
tall
men
as
get
this
separated
building.
from the boys.
I'm sorry?
60 feet is like where the men get separated from the boys.
Oh, right. So when you hit a jump and you go 60 feet out?
That's far.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, that's far.
That's really far.
It is far. It's like the drop from this building.
I'm good 6 feet.
In the
6
snowboard
feet,
world,
yeah.
though, 60 is like, for the caliper of guys these days, 60 feet is a good terrain park feature.
Terrain park
You
feature.
got very
Yeah,
technical.
Yes, he did, didn't he? He enunciated quite well, which was-
Known to others as a big wasted pile of snow.
Oh, okay.
Right, okay.
Or terrain park
Park
feature.
feature.
You know, Big Bear's going to get some snow this weekend.
Woohoo, 4 to 8, and that. What's your weather guy's friend's name?
Mark
Krisky.
Krisky.
Yeah, he's freaking out. He's like, "Oh, it's a good storm, 48 inches." It's like, 48 inches isn't that much.
You went 3 feet.
Damn, it's got like 4 feet.
I know it. It's a big.
I wonder what their weathermen are doing.
Well, yeah. I guess if we got 4 to 8 feet, we should see what Mark Krisky would do for that.
Oh,
Because he
wow.
was
You know what
very
he would
excited
do?
for 4 inches.
He would drink from the lucky Doppler glass.
Yeah, I bet he has a lucky Doppler glass. All right, honey. Well, I'm gonna see you later and stuff.
Okay.
All right. Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
He doesn't seem too concerned about my well-being.
Shocker.
Because he told me, if you feel that bad, don't go to work today. Okay, well, I wanted to see if you care that I could.
That's the test. If you would have said okay, he would have known, uh-oh, something's really
I did
wrong.
say okay. I did say okay. I said, but give me until 10 o'clock before we call Stench. Because I was freaking out. Something, I had like I don't know, something like, that joke you did about miscarriage, like, and then it comes true. You're like, I should have never said that. I should have never said that. I should have never said that because this happened.
No
So-
whammy, no whammy. no
Something
whammy.
really bad. I think it was stress. I had a lot of stress yesterday. I think, have you ever
That's
been,
possible.
like, a magician put you up on the side of the wall and they threw knives at you, but they actually hit you? That's what was happening to me last night.
Ow.
Yeah, like a magician. He set me on the side of the wall and he kept hitting me. Oh, he wasn't very good. Like, he didn't get underneath my arms. He actually hit me in the belly. Anyway, all right. So, lucky. What's the thing? Are we calling superstitions?
Superstitions for sports.
Superstition. So far, we have no whammies, no whammies, no whammies, and we have big cups, big cups. The Magic
Laker
Laker
Cup.
Cup. Yeah, Jack, we need to get you one.
I'm okay with not having one.
Like some kind of superstition or a lucky socks for the show.
Oh, okay.
So you're really funny.
I have a morning ritual that I do every morning, but I don't think it determines a good show. It's just I'm such a creature of habit.
No, Jack, like not habits of like making the copies and get yourself tea and stuff like that. Like we need you some lucky socks, so
Yeah.
you're really funny.
Like I can't go in till I touch the side of the door 3
Okay.
times and then I grab the handle.
I'll get
Yeah.
some of those rainbow socks with the toes. you
Yeah,
know?
and then you'll be really funny,
There you
Jack,
go.
because you can feel each toe individually wrapped.
Right.
Oh, Alrighty.
And now, ladies and germs,
We
what
have
you've
that
been
to
waiting
do.
for. Just off a 2-week stint at Helen's Trailer Park and Bar. Coming to you from Southern Illinois, where the Hoodolls rape the chickens and no one cares. That's right, he kids because he loves. It's Bob White.
Bob White Comedy Hour. Power with Bob White. I don't think he and that cookie lady are together anymore.
Get out of here. That was a long.
Just last weekend.
Hi, Dad.
Hi,
Oh,
Bob.
my goodness. Is that time already?
Yes, it is. How are ya?
Move over.
Oh, no.
Dad, I hear from my sister you're a hot single man.
How do you ascertain that?
Well, because you and that Nashville Nelly had a little disagreement, and then you came home last weekend.
Uh-oh.
Well, no. We didn't have a hot disagreement. No.
Not a hot disagreement. I didn't say hot, just a little.
It wasn't even a disagreement. It was a misunderstanding.
A misunderstanding.
Yeah.
No, that happens a lot.
Meaning I was right, she was wrong.
Oh, right.
Right.
Yeah, see, that's not a disagreement.
But she missed your birthday.
Well, there are other ways to make it up, you know.
Oh, so are you and Nashville Nelly better now?
Oh, we're fine. Yeah.
Fine is not great.
No, we're fine.
Oh,
It's
no, we're
good, though.
great. We're great.
Great. Oh, okay.
How are you in Snowboarder?
We are great as well.
Fine.
Everything, yeah, fine. Yes, everything is fine and great. And
You're that
wonderful.
good, huh?
No, we have had no drama.
Ah,
We have had no drama. We're keeping it drama free because you know why?
why?
This is what he told me that his dad said, and I absolutely love this line. So his dad said to say this to us every time we get in a fight. I don't know why we're fighting. We're just gonna make up. I like it. I like it a lot. So now,
But making up can be fun, you know.
no, but I mean, I really like that one. I think that shuts down any kind of argument. It's like I don't know why we're fighting. We're just gonna make up.
Yeah, well, I always call it diaper rash. Most arguments are just more than diaper rash. They're nothing really serious. You're just
Nothing
a little
serious.
scalded, that's all.
Yep. So that's our new little thing because I'm a little psychotic now that I'm pregnant and stuff.
Oh, are you?
Well, I don't know. That's what he says.
More than
I think it's
normal?
him. I think
than
it's just him. So
I
all
see.
is well in Southern Illinois.
It is great here where the Hoodowls rape the chickens.
And no one cares.
That's correct.
Well,
Life
that's
is
good.
good here. It's
Good,
great.
good.
No traffic problems, no air pollution,
A lot of meth.
no vandalism,
But a lot of meth.
no.
I
it's
read your
great.
local paper, Bob.
You
They
guys
just
have a
passed a
lot of
harder
meth.
meth law.
Yeah.
Pardon me?
They just passed a law to make it harder to get meth, the ingredients to get meth, and some of the money from the law is going to go
Methamphetamines.
Yeah,
to
Bob,
clean up
I
meth
mean,
labs.
All they have to do to stop the meth labs in Southern Illinois and Kentucky and Missouri, which is a big area, it's very easy. Don't allow people to export money from California. And that'll stop it in a heartbeat.
It's the only time I went back to Southern Illinois, over Christmas and stuff. They have like PSAs about methamphetamines on television.
Dude, if Bob needs a Sudafed, we got to FedEx it to him.
No kidding.
That's
Look,
right.
I told you my sister got me Sudafed.
Yeah.
She had to fill out all this paperwork. They took a copy of her driver's license, and she wasn't allowed to buy Sudafed for 6 more days.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then,
No.
yes, son?
No.
Dad, don't you remember?
I remember, but that's not right.
Yes, it was behind the counter. And she had to,
No, she couldn't get them because she had not been fingerprinted.
that's not
That was the
true.
only thing stopping.
For
It.
Sudafed!
That's
She
not
had to
true.
be fingerprinted also.
It was crazy.
Yeah, well, you see, people in this area are very creative. They know that Sudafed
Mm-hmm.
is the shortcut. You don't have to buy the meth. You just buy a bunch of Sudafeds and pop them.
Yeah, right.
Then you can float with those babies.
And no kidding, it makes me feel like my hair's growing when I take them. It's
Yeah.
just crazy stuff. I was going to ask you something that seemed like, oh, yeah.
Was it really important?
It was about that Judge Ito guy.
Alito?
Ito.
You don't want my opinion on that.
I do.
Okay.
All right.
My opinion is I think he's an incredibly outstanding man. And when I hear the big-headed guy, the one that has killed someone,
Kennedy.
that guy,
Yeah.
Mr.
spouting his
Chappaquiddick.
mouth off, I would think every person who is of the same political party would run for cover and be so ashamed of the stupidity, arrogance, and backstabbing that was going on when we have real problems to solve in this country.
It was amazing to me the hearings, for this guy to become the judge or whatever.
Yeah, for the Supreme Court.
And I know it's a huge position, and I know you'll have a lot of power. But man, you know what I would say? I'd go, you know what? Screw you, you guys. I mean, these guys are so pompous.
Yeah.
The guys on the committee?
Yeah, they are.
They're so pompous.
Do you know that there was a misreport? Remember they showed his wife crying and they're
Yeah.
saying because they were grilling him and whatever? I read a follow-up story, and it quoted, they know that the Republicans nominated this guy, and it's the Democrats that are tearing him to pieces, but they quoted what a Republican said that made his wife cry. It's because the guy actually was talking nice about him and was saying nice things, and finally the wife started crying like, wow, they're finally identifying, he's a good man.
She broke down from the tension.
All of it.
And went out.
You may not recall, but shortly, we had, time ago, we had a very, very fine Latino who was running for that office, and they badmouthed him so bad it was unbelievable. And he was an outstanding attorney for that position, outstanding judge.
I don't like those guys that get to judge you.
Yeah,
Well,
especially when it's Kennedy.
Each one of them thinks they're God.
I know they do. Somebody needs to smack them upside the head.
There is a form of government called a unicamel. You may not be aware of it.
No, I know you.
Well,
I know camel toe.
Well, yeah, right, and camel lips. But no, a unicamel is a form of government that I believe it exists in Nebraska. It's the only state in the United States. Like in California, you have House of Representatives and House of Legislators. You have two.
Yeah.
You have two groups, right?
Right. Oh yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. In the unicamel, there's only one.
Oh, the old unicamel group.
It cuts government expenses down to nothing because there is not a need for both houses on the state level.
Jack, let's start a unicamel in California.
I think so.
I get it.
A unicamel in
Hawaii
Cali.
Yep.
Hawaii is considering it for vote.
Well, we'll get a
But
unicamel.
at any rate,
yeah.
enough of government. Let's talk about fun stuff.
Well, we have to
right.
go now. Your time is up.
Oh!
That's the story of my life. Just when I get to be fun, I feel like I've got to go to the bathroom.
I know. I know.
My time up. I've
Your
gotta
time
go.
is up. Yeah.
Oh well, I'm going to put up a sign over my toilet stool. Stand closer, because the next person may be barefooted.
Oh.
And that's for the gals.
Oh. Jack, don't look confused.
Oh, that's
Just think about your
Camel.
unicamel.
My unigun.
Yeah. All right. Hey, Dad. By the way, what's your website again?
I'm not telling.
It's
Jamie's dad help at yahoo.com.
Jamie's dad help at yahoo.com. If you
By the way,
Yes.
everybody be nice. I just mailed out yesterday your Valentine hoorah gift.
that'll make our day. We like that
I've done
stuff.
myself this year. You are going to be just rolling with laughter. And I've got goodies for Jack and
Bob's
Stench
early, a
and
month
Monica
early.
and
I
Bob.
love
that.
I'm doing it now so that you will have time to play with
enjoy
them every
it.
day,
Very
enjoy
nice.
them, and then you'll all want to get together and send me something.
Right.
By the
Yes.
way, if you happen to find out there, I'm really looking for a lady who is very wealthy, slender, reasonably attractive, and generous with her funds, who is in the age bracket of about 50 to 60.
I thought you were with
he
the
wants a sugar
the
mama.
Nashville Nelly.
She's not rich.
Oh, yeah, that always
That's
sucks.
the one qualification. She's floundering and
Yeah. And I'd like my
there are a lot of
stepmommy to
poor
be
ones.
rich.
I want a rich one, someone who can really financially contribute to my senior years.
You know who's coming up? Melissa Rivers is coming up in minutes. Maybe we can hook you up with
With
Joan.
Joan Rivers.
Joan Rivers?
Yeah.
Well, Joan, I said hi. I haven't seen her for a while.
Yeah, we'll do that, Dad. Actually, they're on
Hey,
hold.
Tell her she left her private lingerie, and I've done it the I've done it in the laundry. I need to know where to mail it now.
Oh my God.
You didn't give me your forwarding address.
Come on.
Dad, we have to go now.
Bye.
Well,
You're not
okay,
doing
really tell her
Joan.
I said
Ventilate
I
the
said
cabin.
hi.
I know, exactly. And can you imagine that together? Oh, Lord.
It would be made in heaven.
Oh, yes,
Oh,
yes.
listen, she could hit the stool.
Dad, we have to go.
Okay.
All right, love you.
I hope you all remember.
Exactly, we got it.
Okay.
All right, love you, Dad. Oh, I didn't
hung
even.
up
No,
on
I didn't.
Bob.
He's
Hung up on
right. Dad,
Oh, you hung up on Bob.
it's still there.
Nice daughter.
Oh, way to hang up on Bob.
His time was up. All Alrighty, the Golden Globes are Monday.
Yeah.
We're in like what do they call it? Award show mania.
It's like bowl season for award shows.
Yes, award show mania. And one of our favorite things to do is watch the coverage on the TV Guide channel live from the red carpet. And that is because Joan and Melissa Rivers are covering again this year. They signed a big deal, last year or something?
Yeah.
And so with us is Melissa Rivers.
Yay, Melissa!
Good morning.
It is so early. Why are you up?
To talk to you guys.
Yeah.
Are you here or are you in New York?
If you worked at a more reasonable hour, I would be,
Don't
sleeping in.
even get me started. Are you in LA or New York? Where are
I
you?
live in LA. I grew up in LA. I was only gone. Everyone thinks I lived in New York. The only time I was gone was when I was in college.
Yeah, I thought you lived in New York.
No. I went to school back east and came flying home.
Do you know it's 6:30 in the morning?
Yeah, believe me, I'm well aware of it.
What are you doing up? Good, and you have a kid, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Oh, this is crazy. You need a nap.
He's 5 now.
Holy Toledo! It's been that long?
I know. People keep going, God, you look great. How'd you lose the weight? I'm like, it's been
5 years. I better. By golly.
And everyone's like, how'd you do it so fast? I'm like, he's going to kindergarten.
Hey, I didn't get to watch the rest of Dancing with Stars. Did you watch it last night?
No, I didn't. I TiVo'd it. But I am
Oh.
addicted to that show.
Yeah, I am too. That Lisa Rinna, what a looker.
Yeah, and the body is unbelievable.
Oh my God! And she's had 3 kids.
Well, I know. It's just there's so much wrong with that. I can't figure out where to start. But what do you think? Do you like this one better or the first one better?
I like the first one.
No, I like this one better.
Why?
I like this one better because all the women have hot smoking bodies, and I watch TiVo in slow motion, to be really honest.
Okay, that's fair. I think I like the first one better.
I like the first one better because we didn't know what was going to happen, and they didn't have any jokes like that P. Diddy guy or whatever his name is.
Oh, Master P?
But you know what I learned last night?
What?
It was supposed to be his son.
Right, yeah.
And the son got hurt, so he stepped in.
Yeah, that's what they say.
That's what they say.
But that guy just stands there every time, and they dance around him.
I know, and his poor partner.
I know.
Oh, no, he's better. He was better last night.
He was?
Master P represented for the
Oh,
hood.
oh,
Really?
Yes, he did.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
I've got it TiVo'd. I'm gonna have to watch it.
And I still say that Tatum O'Neal needs some work.
She almost cried last night.
I think she's doing great. The one that I enjoy is Jerry Rice, but he's Noah Vander Holyfield,
Yeah.
No, I think Tatum can hold her own, but she looks a little hard. Like I don't know, I need to give her a makeover or something.
Yeah. But like I said, there's Noah Vander for me on this one.
Oh yeah, he was awesome.
He was funny though last night. He
Oh,
was like
my
Master
God.
P.
And I got to go to the finale at the last one.
Oh, bragger.
And a friend of mine cast the show.
Oh.
So the greatest moment, though, was at the end, and everyone's, like, hugging and saying goodbye, and Evander's kind of off outside of the group by himself, singing the words to whatever song it was, and dancing by himself.
Aw, poor Vander.
He's not really there.
It's like, that's what I loved.
He's just all alone.
You get punched in the head a whole lot of times, and you'll do that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
that is true.
I do that stuff anyway.
Oh my God.
I mean, maybe I was dropped on my head as a baby. No one's admitted to that.
All right, so here's the deal. The Golden Globes are on Monday, yes?
Yes.
Yes, indeed, you do. And you and your mom are going to be on the TV Guide channel.
Yes, it's our 1-year anniversary.
Oh, of making millions.
But I think you only get, what do you get? Is it rock or paper, for 1 year?
Oh, 1 year is, it is like paper or something.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. But then Hallmark came out with a new list, so you'd buy the new calendar.
New card.
Yeah.
Well, one should just be a badge of survival.
I think it's like linen or something. I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to get you.
Yeah, well, I do accept gifts on a regular basis.
Anyway, so at 6 o'clock, yeah?
6 to 8, our live show, TV Guide, better than ever, as crazier as ever. We have, the wonderful thing about TV Guide is they really let us push the envelope. And when we're talking to LA, this between today and the Oscars, you're going to see our tiara bus driving around.
You have like Oprah's Wildest Dream Bus, but different?
Tiara?
Ours is called the Red Carpet Royalty Tour.
Oh.
And there's a giant tour bus driving around LA.
And what does one do in this giant bus?
Laugh at it.
So TV Guide just spent a buttload of money just to put this royal bus around town and drive.
It has, it's obviously all tied into this year's ad campaign, which is called the Red Carpet Royalty Tour.
All right,
Oh, yes, Jack.
So So it's a wonderful campaign, but everyone should be looking out for the bus because apparently it's going to be everywhere.
You should pick people up and take them to work. Actually get some use out of
Yeah,
it.
you should do something with it. Hand out tiaras. I mean, hand out coffee. Why give mammograms? Something.
Well, I saw they make merchandise every year, like giveaways. And I saw the crowns yesterday because I was in the office, and I'm like, who went to Burger King?
Oh, they're that bad.
But apparently, it was just a prototype. Everyone got very upset at me. But apparently the T-shirts are awesome this year.
What do they say?
They say they're like baseball jerseys, and they say crew on the back, like the royalty tour.
The royalty tour on the
baseball
front.
jersey's a nice shirt. We just get the crappy old throwaway T-shirts at radio stations.
Yeah, you got the sleeves. They gave them the sleeves in different colors.
We upgraded.
Yeah. Wow,
But
that's
apparently-
nice.
Apparently the bus looks fantastic. I haven't seen it since the day we shot the ad.
So if we knock on the bus door, we get a nice sleeved shirt.
I don't think you get anything except for a good chuckle.
Oh, because 88,000 homeless people in LA.
I know.
Why don't you guys put a few of those people on the bus, let them take a nap?
And
or just drive around. Take them
horrible
for a drive.
traffic. So let's throw an empty bus into the mix.
Yeah, exactly. We have the worst traffic ever, but we're going to put this humongous gas-guzzling bus on the streets. But I'm a positive thinker, Melissa.
But I think we should just go park it in front of E.
Yeah,
there you go.
Oh, that'd be
yeah, and go ha ha ha.
We go in these creative meetings, and I come up with these kinds of ideas. Like in the middle of the night, let's take out the windows at E and park it in the courtyard. And everyone just stares at me. And
I like it because I think that you guys should put a banner. Hey, I thought you didn't have any money. Why'd you pay Ryan what you paid him?
Well, I forgot. That's kind of a thing at your station, huh?
No, we're very proud of our little Ryan Seacrest.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
He is a nice guy, and he worked hard to get what he has.
Even though you had Kathy Griffin fired from E already.
I was having dinner with Kathy on Sunday, apparently.
Did you? Well, ask her if it's true or not. We heard that he had her fired.
No.
Yeah,
the
ask
whole
her.
Kathy thing started to dissolve back with Star.
Yeah, back in the day.
Yeah, I know, but we heard that he had her fired once he signed his contract.
Yeah.
Really?
That's what we heard.
I have no idea. I worry about my show.
No.
It's like one of those things. Everyone's like, "What do you think? What do you think?" And I just worry about my show.
And that's a really good attitude, Melissa Rivers.
That is.
How do we do ours better and make ours funnier and faster? And if you start obsessing what everyone else is doing, you get into trouble.
So you think Nicole Kidman's going to take Michael Bolton to the Golden Globes?
Nicolette Sheridan.
What did I
I
say?
think she would take
said
Keith
Nicole
Urban.
Kidman.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know. Keith Urban. Did you see her ring? She was trying to hide it, her bauble.
I know, but apparently they're very happy.
Yeah. All right, Nicolette. How about that one?
I think it would be interesting because they certainly seem to be hot and heavy again, don't they?
Yeah.
I know, and you know what? I'm so bummed because we had some audio tape from her about 3 years ago where she was making fun of him and slamming him, and I cannot find it. I think we erased it.
Yeah.
What is that saying about when you hook up with an ex? There's a horrible saying.
Sex with an ex is true love.
Well, yeah,
Sex and an ex and only if they have nice pecs.
But you guys were promoting. What did Angelina Jolie say, or what did Jennifer Aniston say?
Oh yeah.
I can't tell you. It's a tease.
So wrong.
Hey, I have a question about the actual awards, the Golden Globes.
Oh yeah, that.
Because my thing is that now homo is the new retard. And let me explain that.
Yeah, why don't you?
Because remember, everyone that was winning like the Academy Awards, they were always playing retarded or nominated. Dustin Hoffman,
Billy
the guy,
Bob
the My
Thornton.
Left Foot, Billy Bob Thornton,
Sean Penn.
yeah, the Rain Man. All those guys got Oscar nods for playing retards. Now it's all about homo and Brokeback Mountain, and that's going to be the new retard.
And also, beautiful women playing unattractive women.
Yeah, that's a good one,
Yeah,
too.
yeah, that's another
Like Charlize
category.
Theron. Yes.
So those are all side categories we're giving you, Melissa.
Cool.
Yeah, so you just go ahead and use those as subcategories.
I will, and I will make sure to ask people about that because
Yeah.
they'll just stare at me.
Best homo in a movie. Also, best beautiful woman that played ugly woman.
Now,
Most weight gained.
What about an openly gay man playing a straight man?
Yeah, you only win that if you were in Lord of the Rings.
Melissa Rivers, everybody, we're going to watch her on TV Guide channel. That's Monday. We'll watch her and her mom at 6 o'clock. Thanks for being on the show.
See you guys soon.
All right, bye. Melissa Rivers.
Wow. I see a pregnant lady waddling this way. She will be
I
ready
feel
to
bad.
roll.
That was a short break for her.
That was a super short break.
Super short.
Because what people don't understand, Jamie's not far away. Her office is maybe 10 feet from here, but sometimes it can take a little while.
It can take a while. style, Jack, when you got those extra pounds.
I understand.
And I'm noticing
completely.
we're getting to the point to where we're going to have to get you a new chair because the chairs we sit in the studio are real high, like bar stool height chairs.
So what, like a retard
Well,
chair?
it's hard for you to
No,
get it out of
old
right
lady
now.
chair, the kind that helps them to stand up with the hydraulics. You go,
Oh, Jack, you're mean on her.
and if you go too far, it dumps you out.
Is dumping me out of a chair. All right. Anyway, it's Friday the 13th. Woo!
Yay.
All right. What have we learned today on the show? Let's do a little recap. All right.
Okay.
What we've learned today on today's show is that Melissa Rivers lives in L.A. She only lived a short time in New York.
Yeah.
Right. And that they are going to drive around an empty bus that has no prizes in it that you can just look at.
That you
guys
can just
killed
look
her
at.
about her bus she was very proud of.
Yeah, and that it has really ugly crowns, but you're not allowed to get one.
Right.
Right. You just, like Jack said, look at the bus.
And they're going to have really bitchin' t-shirts that I don't think anybody's going to get either.
Exactly.
At the Golden Globes, people will get them if you're there. They'll pay.
Is that what they're doing?
That's how they do it.
So all of us nominated for Golden Globes.
No,
will
Get a
some.
t-shirt.
The people there. There's a lot
Oh.
of people watching. They're spectators.
All right. So we learned that, and then we also learned that it's Friday the 13th, that some people are very afraid of it, and we learned that Stench has a very special Lakers cup.
Magic Lakers
I'm
Cup.
sorry, a magic Lakers cup that he drinks out of only when there's a very difficult game that the Lakers might have a fierce opponent.
Exactly.
And he drinks out of the magic Lakers cup, and every time they win when he watches.
Right.
and
The
drinks
power
it.
of Stench's lips
One
to that
time
cup.
they lost.
Oh.
One time they lost. One time just the magic wasn't right. And
Well,
it-
maybe did you drink something different out of the cup?
No. I usually just drink soda or something. I don't drink
Mm-hmm.
alcoholic beverages out of the cup.
Well, that's your problem.
Yeah.
Who has a magic Laker cup not having a big old beer?
Especially since it's a beer cup and it has like a beer logo on it too.
Yeah, you got to change out that soda for
Right.
beer. You got to be a
no,
real
they
man.
win with beer. They don't win with beer. They win with soda.
They don't win with beer, they win with soda. All right,
I
so
can't
then
switch.
we called the snowboarder and asked him if he had any kind of, weird athlete kind of thing like socks.
Right.
But he had some socks, but they crashed really hard, so he forgot those socks are no longer
Yeah,
his
forget
lucky
those.
The luck
snowboarding.
ran out on those socks.
No more lucky snowboarder socks. So what he does instead is when he's going on a big jump, he says, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies, as he's going down the mountain before he hits the jump.
Jump. Anything that will make him fly
No,
60 feet
He
or
said
further is
before
what
he
he
hits
said.
full speed, he has
Right.
to say that.
Right, 3 times
So
only.
it's a whole thing. You've got to say it, but you've got to say it before a certain point.
Exactly. Before you hit full speed, you have to say no whammies, no whammies, no
3
whammies.
times,
yeah,
right.
and then you won't crash.
Hopefully. Because now
Hopefully.
you're flying over 6 stories long.
Yeah.
Right. And so I guess all those other times that he crashed and he has that huge scar on his shoulder and that huge scar on this knee and that huge scar on this knee from all the surgeries, I guess he forgot to say it.
Yeah.
Yep. He didn't whammy correctly.
Damn. He forgot to wham, man.
Well, if you watch the show, you can say no whammies as much as you want. It doesn't mean
Doesn't
every
matter.
once in a while you're going to hit a whammy.
Yeah.
That's what those are, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're whammies that come up.
Yep.
All right. Have we done first calls of the day?
Not yet.
Oh, my God, Jack. We're ready for our superstitions.
Jamie, Jack, and Stench. First call of the day. Call of the day.
There go, baby, don't stop now. There go, baby, don't stop now.
Smile for me, daddy.
What you looking at?
I wanna see your grill.
You want to see my what?
Your grill.
Want to see your way?
My grill.
Double XL.
Double XL. Call me on the phone, just ring my dinner bell.
Double XL.
Double XL. I'm a mean love machine that likes to be held.
Baby,
I'm a double XL.
XL.
That always put some springs in my steps. Yay. All right. Here we go. Who's brought to you by?
First call of the day brought to you by Equal, a great tasting alternative to sugar. And today's first caller of the day will get an Equal prize pack, which includes the new Zagat Best Brewed Beverage Bets Guide.
I'm sorry, what?
It's called the Zagat Best Brewed Bets Beverage Guide.
Wow, that's a tongue twister.
Best beverage beverage.
Best Brewed Beverage Bets Guide.
Wow, that's a lot of B's.
Yes, it is.
They did that on purpose to try to mess me
To
up.
see if you were a smart feller. And by golly, they have nothing on you. You got that right out. Rolled it
that
right.
off.
Phew, that was awesome. That's why you're a professional broadcaster.
Yes.
All right, here we go with superstitions. Here's Jeremy. Woo! Jeremy, you're the first call of the day that you get one of those best
man,
guides.
I'm in big trouble. First caller of the day on Friday the 13th for the tongue twister.
I know. It is your lucky day, my friend Jeremy.
Oh, I'm feeling it.
All right, so what is your, because we heard about the lucky stupid magic cup.
Yeah, well, you know what? I actually, while I've been on hold, I got crazy numbers of superstitions that I thought about over the years. Unbelievable. Grade school, and I played in soccer. One day, I showed up at practice with boots on, without my soccer sneakers, and I did so well, I wore my boots for the rest of the season. and I got such crap about it. They made so many names about me. It was unbelievable. But one of the nicknames they gave me was Sticky Fingers because nothing could get by me when I was a goalie.
Oh, it was because of those boots.
Yeah.
I don't know
Soccer
what it was,
boots.
but I made it about the boots.
Yeah.
In gymnastics in high school, when I had a really big.
Hold on. Go ahead, Jack. Thoughts?
Let him finish. He was in gymnastics in high
Jack,
school.
you gave him grief because he was in gymnastics in high
groaned.
school.
You know what's
You went,
funny?
Because
you did the knowingly, you might be gay.
You know what's weird? I don't make fun of gymnasts. I make fun of a swimmer.
They're strong.
A soccer player. Those damn gymnasts are athletes.
I think why Jack went, is because you'd rather have your kid be a football player than a gymnast.
Yeah.
On the high school
Well, he
team.
started off strong. Soccer. No
Soccer?
problem. With,
I got a problem with soccer.
You have a problem with, why soccer?
It's not a real game. It's a good game for girls.
It's a huge game. It's a bigger
so
game than
hard.
Good
football.
game for girls and men that are physically not the largest, best specimens.
Are you kidding me?
You have to run so much.
Ah,
It's
you're
a
in
hard-
shape. Basketball, you run a lot
I
too.
dated a soccer player. He had the best body ever,
Yeah.
except for my
That
fiancé.
David Beckham, good-looking guy
Yeah,
with a
with
good
a
body.
great
I'm not
body.
saying they're ugly. I'm just
You're
saying
upset 'cause
they're
you
not
can't
great
play.
athletes.
Yeah, because he's
you
too
can't-
big, he'd
you're
have a
too
heart
big.
attack.
You can't play.
I could be a goalie.
No, you couldn't. You can't
couldn't even
jump
jump.
in the air.
And,
I wouldn't need
kill
to.
somebody.
I'd reach up and touch the
No,
goalpost.
yeah, you think so. But they'd have big goalies
It's
if
wide.
that was true.
Yeah.
No,
it's wide.
soccer not a real,
They'd have a
not a
huge
real
goalie
sport.
if that
That's a
was the
good point.
truth.
They don't. Those guys
Soccer's
are
a
agile.
Yeah.
They can
real
move.
sport
They would
for
have. The
girls.
fridge would have been a soccer
Right.
player, not a
No, 'cause
football
the
player.
Right.
Fridge
you're right.
played a real sport.
No, she's
Football.
totally
No, I'm right.
And soccer is such a bigger sport in the world.
Yeah.
In the world of little people.
Oh, you're so wrong on
You
this
are so
one.
The world of
God
little
love
skinny
you.
people that run around.
Germans
God
love
love
soccer,
you.
and those Germans are big.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
Not the soccer ones.
It's all right.
Little scrawny bastards that run around the field
I
and
know,
kick
big
each other.
fat man. They wouldn't let you play on the team.
I wouldn't play soccer.
No, they wouldn't let you.
Never played soccer.
Because
wouldn't
they
play
wouldn't
soccer.
let you.
I played
Because
football.
fat guys not allowed on the team.
American football.
Right.
You know what? I wouldn't be fat if I played soccer. Probably run around and be in
They
bad
won't let
shape.
you on the team. You'll never know. It doesn't matter.
Wouldn't play a girl game.
Jeremy,
Why don't you go play softball with Jack?
we lost you at. Hello.
I was
At
in high
gymnastics.
Yeah, at gymnastics.
school. Yeah, in high school, I was a gymnast, and when I had a really big move, like a full twisting double back, I wouldn't chalk up before I did that dismount in an event. Like if I was at a meet, I wouldn't chalk up.
So what on the high bar?
Yeah, whether it would be the high bar, the P bars, or the rings, or if it was the vault, I
But
would
wouldn't
not
you
chalk up.
rip?
Yeah, absolutely, it's possible, and many times I did. My palms would be an entire rip.
Look at my hand, you guys. I have marks too.
Oh, nice.
See this? This is a rip mark from being 13 on the uneven bars.
Yeah, you don't hear people using that expression.
See that?
Yeah, definitely were a gymnast.
Right there, 13 years old, ripped my hand on the bars. Because you know what happens? If you don't chalk up, your hands don't give with the
Oh, they
bar,
stick?
and it sticks, and it rips open your skin all the way across.
It's like a rope burn, right? But like,
But it goes all the way.
All the
Like
way,
you can,
yeah.
you can,
It tears your skin right off.
oh,
and you can
Ow.
flip it. Like you can see it. It's awesome.
So like a little flap.
Yeah, it's a flap.
Yeah.
It's to the bone.
wow.
Yeah, to the tendons.
Oh,
It's very hard to be a gymnast.
yes, it sounds like it.
All right, can I go?
Yeah, I'm sorry. It was about my rips.
In college, I rode crew, and there was one meet. We had a really big event. A really big regatta, and I was wearing brand new socks. And from that point on, we won the regatta. And from that point on, I never. It was crazy. I never washed those socks. Only wore those socks on race day.
So you were a boater, a gymnast,
And a soccer goalie.
yeah.
Oh yeah, it gets better.
You're kind of backing up Stench a little
It
bit here.
gets better. Why?
Yeah,
What did you do after
Oh,
college?
No,
hang on
that
a
gymnast
second, Snapperhead.
crazy stuff.
Uh-huh.
Now as an adult, I'm a triathlete.
That's
Go ahead.
impressive
You got
stuff.
something to say about that?
I'm
Oh,
just
we like
wondering, like, how that past affects the triathlete. I mean,
Well, think about what a triathlon is. It's 3 different events all in one event.
swimming, it's jogging, and it's cycling.
Right.
Well, yeah.
All in one day, for long
Swim, bike,
periods of
run,
time.
one after another, fast, fast, fast.
Right. So you don't really have to be, you don't have to be flexible
Or a good goalie.
or a good goalie
No.
or
no.
Endurance from hell.
or a good rower.
Yeah.
Got it. Yes. Okay.
Yeah. So really, you wasted your time with all those other sports.
Oh, is that what I did? You know, if I,
You
if
should
I
have
had
went
you back in grade
swim.
school, Jane, then I would have been straight.
So you are gay? Are you
No,
gay?
I'm not gay.
Are you sure you were in gymnastics?
Sorry, am I sure? Yes.
You're not gay and you were a gymnast in high school?
Yeah. You want to hear something even funnier?
Did anybody hit on you?
After high school, one of my career / jobs,
Mm-hmm.
I was a hairdresser.
You're gay.
You have issues.
He's gay.
He's conflicted at least.
He's gone into every field of gaydom there is. Gymnast, hairdresser.
Just never met the right guy.
Right.
The guy is gay. You don't go into all those fields of gaydom and not play gay.
It's Brokeback Rowboat right there.
Telling you, Fran Drescher is my new hero. I'm watching Martha Stewart yesterday, and I find out because of, and only because of Fran Drescher, that Martha Stewart's a total whore. Total whore because of Fran Drescher. Fran Drescher needs her own talk show because she gets people like Martha Stewart to admit they're a whore.
Drags it out. It's Martha's show, and Fran drags it out of her.
Yeah, and then Martha tried to call Fran a whore by saying, well, you're very experimental, or you kind of like you date a lot. You know, and then Fran got all up in her business, and then Fran made Martha break her crepe. And then Fran had a perfect crepe, and then Martha's crepe sucked, and then Martha was pissed.
I bet Martha.
Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, my new hero, it's Fran Drescher.
Okay, man, I'm so glad you saw that.
I did. I just happened to be flipping through, and I'm like, oh, I gotta watch this because she's gonna be on the show tomorrow. First of all, your crepe, perfect. Martha's effed up.
I know, and then she dumped it in the sink. It's like, wait a minute, we could eat it.
I know, because she was so pissed. Her crepe screwed up. She was so mad. You didn't even catch it. I know because you're facing the cameras. She was bent that her crepe screwed up.
But, I'm not so sure. Maybe they tell her, you screw it up. It makes the guest look better. It makes you look imperfect.
No, I've watched her show before. She doesn't want to screw up.
Martha doesn't screw up.
No. That's why she got all nervous, didn't know what to do. She threw it right in the sink, and then she's like, yours is perfect.
She did dump it in there very quickly. But,
She did, and then they didn't show it. It was like they didn't do a shot. Like usually it'd be a funny thing, and you'd zoom to the crepe,
In
and
the sink as your cutaway, maybe.
as your cutaway, and it would be a funny
And
no
I
mention.
took the cake home. It's sitting right here now.
There was no
it's really
mention.
beautiful when you cut into it. 32 layers.
32 crepes, you guys.
Wow.
And it makes a cake?
And it makes a cake.
Yeah, I would have put a little less sugar in. But,
Here we go.
Now, the other thing, the reason why you're my new favorite hero is because you got Martha to admit she was a total whore.
I know. I think we should call us hoes.
Hose, whatever.
Yeah, because whore really sounds like
A whore, yeah.
And instead, we're just biatches having fun.
But you got Martha on that show to admit that she has dated men as young as her daughter.
They said that was the best show yet to date on her show because, I don't know, she just kind of got down with me and it was all good.
Yeah, she admitted on the show that she's dated men as young as her daughter.
Whoa.
Yeah.
How old's her daughter?
12.
Yeah, and it was nice to hear her say that. She said, I didn't go there. Well, actually, I did, she said.
I know, she got crazy. She goes, okay, but I found out he was as old as my daughter, and I didn't go there. Okay, I did.
Yeah, you go, girl.
She said that.
That rules.
I know, it's nice. Good for her.
Okay, I have a question for the boys in the room. Star Jones, Martha Stewart.
Martha Stewart.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. All right, well, I just
You
wanted
mean
to...
like who they do?
Yeah.
Martha.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, Martha's, Martha's like kind of a strong peasant stock woman. I mean, she stands straight and
What a great way to say that.
Peasant stock?
Yeah, she comes from that good, working class Polish peasant stock, which of course I come from.
Right.
Eastern European.
Yes, I see the correlation between you and Martha.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do.
I really...
I'm part Polish.
Now then, so she busts Martha on the I date men as young as my daughter. I'm Martha Stewart. And I don't go there. Okay, yes, I did. And then, so Martha knows that she's embarrassed and humiliated that she's just mentioned this.
Yeah. Right.
So she starts attacking Fran, going, well, it sounds like you're very, she was calling you sexually promiscuous.
Really?
Yes. That's what she was saying, Fran. You got to read between the grapes.
I might be a little more eclectic than she is.
Well, you did say, well, I like to try, everything. And then it got crazy. And then they started demonstrating sex toys and stuff.
I bet that part didn't
on
happen.
each other.
Yes. And then they called it Martha Stewart Living Large. It was crazy. I'm so excited that you broke Martha Stewart. You did. You broke her. I've never seen her open up and say anything on her show.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, it was totally cool. I mean, you could have gone without breaking her crepe, but whatever. All right, so...
And did you hear that little thing that I said when she said... when you make this, sugar like this, you're going to blow that young man's mind.
Oh, yeah, it was uncomfortable.
And then I said to her, well, I don't, no, I mean, I'm going to blow something, but it ain't going to be his mind.
Oh!
Yes, and then Martha,
The censors were like, hit the button.
Yeah.
She said, oh, that might be more for Howard Stern, but meanwhile, it's live.
Yeah, I know. There's nothing you can do. She already did that. I'm going to blow his mind joke.
Do they do that show live?
Well, it's like taped to
they
live.
do. It's live in like 12,
Eastern?
areas, and then it goes on an hour later on the East Coast, and then it goes on several hours
That's
later.
why she couldn't take back the I Bone Young things.
Oh, that's awesome.
Otherwise, there would have been a huge edit.
I didn't know they did that.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, let's talk about your show, Living with Fran, 8:30 tonight at on the WB.
Yeah.
New time slot. Now it's relaunched in this 8:30 time slot, which is much better because half my audience wants to go out and party.
Right.
On Friday night, and the other half wants to go to sleep.
Exactly. So now there's an opportunity.
It's like, but being on at 9:30, it's like, what's that about? You got to be on a little earlier if you want to catch the Franny.
Right. So now it's 8:30 on the WB.
8:30 on the WB. Tonight's the premiere episode of the relaunch with Dan Aykroyd as the guest star.
I love him.
That's all good. I love him too, and he's a good friend, and he's super funny in it. And I don't know, I'm sure a lot of your listeners watch Young and the Restless.
Oh, yes.
So the gal that played Brittany for years, Lauren Woodland, I think her name is. Her
You
last
should probably
name.
know that.
Yeah, hey.
Yeah, she's on the show
For
too,
like
and
the
she
next
plays-
interview, why don't you have that name down, Fran?
What?
The next interview you do, have that name down.
Memorize that
What is it, Lauren Woodland?
I don't know what the hell it is.
Let me ask my dad, because they watch... hey, what's Lauren's last name, Dad? Okay, I did it right.
Yeah.
Lauren Woodland.
Your dad is there?
Yeah, my dad and my mom are here, and
You just ask him random questions?
well, they love the Young and the Restless. Listen to this. They love the Young and the Restless. They
Ask
watch
your
it all
dad
the
this:
time.
Star Jones or Martha?
Dad, who would you do, Star Jones or Martha, if you had a choice to go to bed with one or the other?
Star Jones or Martha?
Yeah. I'm on the radio in Los Angeles, but now that you're part of the...
I think Martha looks fabulous.
Martha looks
Martha it is!
I mean, let's face it, Martha now has a little bit of an edge to her. Star's a good girl, and Martha's, an ex-con.
Right, exactly. So she's like bad.
She can defend you.
Yeah, well, your dad wants to get a piece of the Martha.
Yeah, a piece of Martha. It's a little dangerous. This is a gal who served time.
Yeah, hard time.
She's been around the block.
She's into cuffs and stuff.
Yeah, she knows how to do it.
All right, well, Fran,
she's a good girl star.
We will. Thanks. Tell your dad thanks, by the way, for answering the question. I know that he wasn't prepared for that, but I thought he gave the right answer. And we will watch you tonight. It's called Living with Fran, 8:30 tonight on the WB new time slot. 8:30. Make sure you catch it. Living with Fran. It's a great show, and she's our new hero.
Yay!
Fran Drescher. Fran Drescher, thanks for being on the show.
Thank you.
All right,
so
say
much.
bye. Say bye to your dad.
I will.
All right, bye.
Jamie Jack and